I guess I just kind of wanted to give my take on the whole, and I've talked about this a little bit before, so maybe I won't go into this too much, but like I wanted to just give my take on the whole AI takes jobs and AI, or like, takes artist jobs or away, or, steals or whatever. I think the whole argument with AI stealing art is just bullshit. And this is someone who's an artist, okay? This is someone who had a rap career, not a career, but I had my phase, right? I paint, I draw, I edit all this stuff, like that's art, right? Like I am a part of that community. I am an artist. But I think what it really, when I see people against this, against like the use of AI for art, I truly think of them as gatekeepers. I truly think of them as, it's like it's no different from like the corporate media trying to keep its stronghold on communication and the voice, right? Like it's the same thing as them being like, oh, podcasting is bullshit, right? Like podcasting is taking away from whatever, right? Like if somebody made that argument, you would just be like, shut the fuck up. Like, no, it's not. Like people are just independently doing their thing. And look, I guess that the AI thing is a little different because it's not necessarily like someone being independent. It's someone using a tool. So it's a little different in that aspect. I get that, but I think the analogy still kind of sticks. And it's the same people who were against the typewriter. They were against the television. They were against newspapers. It's like when the printing press came and everybody was freaking the fuck out because, oh God, like calligraphers aren't going to have a job anymore because it's the same goddamn thing. And like, I think people just use the excuse of like, oh, because this technology is so good that it's bad. Like, no, I don't care. AI as a whole, it helps people. It's a tool. It's a tool that people can use to streamline processes, like things that would take hours on end now take minutes. And like, I hate even like the education stuff with like, yeah, kids use it to cheat. Maybe it's not, maybe the problem is that the kids aren't using it to cheat. Maybe it's my argument, which the education system is trash and it's a waste of time and money. And maybe we don't really need it. Maybe, hey, instead of having to sit in a classroom for years and years and years and years to learn shit, maybe we're just at a point of life where, hey, I don't necessarily need to fill my brain with all this stuff. I mean, yeah, people should have real life experiences and learn through that. I'm not saying that, but like in terms of like, like the quote unquote like textbook information, right? There's just no need anymore for people to just store all that information in their head. They can be like, oh, hey, I think of it like a math problem. I know that sounds kind of contradictory to what I was just saying, but I really think of it as a math problem. Like, oh, I have this piece of information and then I want to equal it to like a revelation of some kind or like some whatever, right? And all I need is this other piece, and things like ChatGPT, Siri, whatever. I mean, they provide that. They provide that piece. And that's also kind of an ironic thing of it too, right? It's like we've already been using AI for like a decade, but now that's in the form of ChatGPT and AI art. People are now freaking the fuck out. It's like, you've been using this for a decade. Like, it gets a little bit better and now you're suddenly getting condone it? Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. Like, if you're going to be against it from the get-go, right? Don't be a fucking hypocrite about it. So I guess that's kind of my take on it. I think at the end of the day, look, you can be the old man bitching and moaning and saying how bullshit it is that people are using all this technology and whatever. Fine. You know what's going to happen to you? You're going to get left in the fucking dust. I don't do it anymore, but for a long time, I used AI to edit my podcast. Shit, I might have to actually start doing that soon if we add multiple cameras too. But that was something that I had, like, I did. It streamlined my process. Instead of me spending a week editing, fucking switching the cameras and going back and like sitting through it and switching and everything, right? Like, instead of having to do that, I just plugged it into AI and AI did it. It just fucking did it. And I it's like with any technology. It's like, look, it's like back in the 90s when, like, if computers had come out and people were like, oh, hey, I still use the typewriter. You know who's using a typewriter anymore? Nobody. And all the people that complained about that, they're long gone, forgotten. And you can bitch and moan about that. You can say, hey, it's going to take away jobs. That might be true. But you know what? New jobs will be created. New industries will be created. There will always be a place in society for people who have certain skills. It might not be in the way you want to. That's life. But this whole idea that, like, oh, AI is going to take over. It's just such a stupid concept. First of all, for AI to take over, to truly take over, I'm not saying like that it can't be used as a really effective tool to ruin people's lives. I'm talking about like taking, like the whole like Terminator idea of like taking over. But like, I know people in government who refuse to let their employees use AI, ChatGPT, because they are so afraid of the Terminator. And I'm like, that is the most retarded shit ever. Look, we as a human race can't even agree on consciousness. There's religion, there is science, and neither of those things have made a concrete understanding about consciousness, especially to the point where they could program it into a computer, and that computer, like, this whole thing where I'm talking right now, I have my stream consciousness, you are sitting behind us, you are sitting listening to this, and you're processing all that information and doing it with it what you will. We have no fucking clue how that works. Zero. We have theories, we have ideas, but nobody has a concrete idea about that. So the argument that, oh, AI is just going to do it, is just going to be this like being, like, no, man, if we can't figure that out, it's not going to figure that out. Everything that AI is based off of and coded off of is by people. There's no higher power from people that is creating this AI or putting it in a certain direction. It's purely just all human-made creation. So nothing that we create is going to surpass that. In terms of consciousness, like, yes, you can create weapons or technology that surpasses humans. I get that. But when you're talking specifically about this, like, AI thing, right? Like, hey, we're going to have, this is going to be just a superior being, right? Like I got into an argument with someone on Facebook, and they were like talking about the ethical dilemma of like how we what if we like are abusive to AI and things like, or like I don't even remember. It was this liberal nonsense, and I was just like, AI is a tool. That's like saying if I leave my computer on for 2 days straight, that I am being abusive to my computer. It's such a ludicrous idea. Like, no, it's a piece of technology. Like, I'm sorry, I just do not think it's ever going to get to that point. And regardless of that, it's not stealing jobs. It's technology. People are innovative. Humans are innovative. This is what happens. And you can bitch and moan about it while you go get your fucking Starbucks or whatever the fuck, whatever other things that you love that technology is, that wouldn't have been possible without the innovation of humans and technology, right? You're going to enjoy all the rest of that. Like, you know, you're going to sit on Facebook and bitch about how still taking jobs. You're going to do that and then go fucking get Starbucks, which is an innovation. Coffee is an innovation. The fact that like we have created these drinks, and like Starbucks as a company has multiple different locations that like people can go to the same drink. Like, that's an innovation of people. You know what the alternative is? You have coffee beans in your fucking yard, and you're like cultivating coffee beans, and then you're grinding them up by hand, and then you're making coffee. But no, we don't have to do that. You know why? Human innovation. Now you can just go to fucking Starbucks and get a coffee. It's the same goddamn thing. People are such goddamn hypocrites when it comes to this. It's like the Spotify argument. I'm sorry, like this is another area I just don't sympathize with artists on. Like people bitch about like, oh, Spotify doesn't pay out enough for artists. Okay, everybody who bitches about that bought into the digital idea of, hey, we're gonna digitize songs, we're gonna put them in an online catalog, and people are gonna be able to digest it that way. All those people all bought into that. You know why? Because it's good. It makes people's lives better. Instead of, if I want to listen to a new song, I can go to YouTube. I can go to iTunes or, Spotify. I don't have to go down to the dojo. I don't have to go down to the record store and pick out find the vinyl. I don't have to go to Walmart and find the CD. It's literally right there. Like all the people who protest that do that every day. I guarantee you, they all have a fucking Spotify account and they all love and enjoy that music. But no, when it comes to paying the artists, we're gonna bitch about that. You don't get it both ways, man. Either be against it or be with it. You don't get to live in this middle ground and actually have people take you seriously. It's just not going to happen. I'm not going to take you seriously. And eventually, in 20, 50 years, when all this humming and jumping and whatever is gone, these people who are complaining about Studio Ghibli are going to be long forgotten. It's just such a stupid. It's stupid. It's really stupid how. And it's like I said before, they're literally just gatekeepers. They're people who, like themselves, are artists. It's the same. It's like the same argument that I made last episode with government, right? Like you can't have a good faith conversation about government with somebody in government. Like they are always going to have that bias towards government. It's the same thing with this. They are always going to have that bias as artists to be like, I want my job. I want my job. No, you don't get your job, okay? You have a skill set, you put that out into the world, and you find a job. You go get it. You don't just, it's not just given to you. It's not something that's just handed on a platter. Oh, jobby, give me my jobby. Please give me my jobby. I need my jobby. I need it. No. Stop. Grow up.